Kev G with a weather overview. This is a video exclusively covering the outlook for Monday, 6/19. If you want more information on the rest of the week, check out the other video that was published on June 18th. So our severe weather threat is biggest from areas west of New York City tomorrow, and we're talking about the possibility of damaging winds with some of these thunderstorms. Now, in the area in orange, numerous severe thunderstorms are expected from the National Weather Service. This is their forecast page on Facebook and Twitter. And a few of these are going to be very intense storms, and I think the primary threat is damaging winds, but you can't rule out a little bit of hail, too. In the slight risk area, it means scattered severe storms are possible, but they're going to be more short-lived, not as widespread, and that's due to the fact that the air is always a little bit more stable out on Long Island and into Connecticut. But I think it'll be our biggest severe weather day of the summer so far. I know yesterday we had a lot of intense downpours on your Saturday there, but I think this will be more widespread. And I think we will get into the action tomorrow in most, if not all, the tri-state area. This is Intellicast.com. These are your current temperatures and also the current flood watches that are in effect. Now, as of this hour, the Weather Service expanded the flood watch into Nassau County and also into southwest Connecticut. But in the morning, when they issued the watch, it was only for western portions of the area that's since been expanded. So the potential is growing for heavy rain, and all you need is about an inch an hour to really cause problems, and that's what they expect tomorrow. And I think that's a pretty good bet because we have a very warm and humid air mass in place, and we have a strong cold front coming through tomorrow. And I think that front will actually slow up just a little bit as it gets towards the coast, so that we'll have multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Intellicast.com has your radar at this hour, and not much really happening. There's a couple of pop-up showers around, but really the air mass is not as unstable as it's going to get tomorrow. I think the real action starts about 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And given the transit trouble that we've already had with the subways and trains, it wouldn't surprise me if we have a disruption due to weather exacerbating that situation. So I'm a little concerned about that. In addition to everything else we have to deal with weather-wise, I'm going to show you the NAM model, and this is basically what I think is going to happen. You don't want to take this completely literally because it's a thunderstorm situation, and so it's always tricky figuring out where these things are always going to line up. But I'd say after 2 or 3 o'clock, we get some pretty strong to severe thunderstorms entering in the tri-state area, and these storms might last a little while, and then they tend to break up as they cross into Long Island. But look what happens later on in the evening. Another round of widespread heavy rain and embedded thunderstorms develops. So while that may happen after 5 or 6 o'clock, but the general, again, I wouldn't take this literally, but generally speaking, the forecast calls for widespread severe thunderstorms and heavy rain. The severe weather is going to be, the greatest risk for severe weather is in the areas in orange, but I think all areas are going to be subjected to locally heavy rain and some intense thunderstorms throughout the course of the afternoon and evening, and then it'll gradually die down as we get into Monday night, but not until after 9 or 10 o'clock. So I think you got a 5 to 7 hour window there where the storms could be pretty intense, and any one storm could produce flash flooding, and in the areas in orange could produce damaging winds in excess of 58 miles an hour.